like I'm winning all the time, dog, I'm up one. Make a flip like every time, now I'm up one. Feel like I'm winning every time, dog, I'm up one. Now I'm up one. I've been up one. Feel like I'm winning all the time, dog, I'm up one. Make a flip like every time, now I'm up one. Feel like I'm winning every time, dog, I'm up one. Now I'm up one. I've been cleaning plates for my
Young Men with a Plan is a Boston-based holistic mentoring program that serves Black and Latino males in the middle. We do this by addressing academic and social emotional learning, as well as helping them create a success plan in hopes of them creating a sustainable future. The young men start with us in the 8th grade by us recruiting them from the 8 participating schools. They stay with us all throughout high school and beyond.
Once I came here, I had a broader view of what I wanted to do with my life. I didn't want to become like a super spy. I wanted to become an engineer or a lawyer. Like, I actually saw the things that I'm good at and the things that I can work with and I can succeed in. And right now I'm actually looking forward to doing engineering. I'm in a pathway at Wentworth doing computer science where we code. And I just finished that and I passed. And I feel like Young Man with a Plan has really pushed me into these new sectors of my learning.
So last year, we launched a near-peer mentor program, which is funded by Boston Private Industry Council. And pretty much what our near-peer mentors do is they meet with the young men and they pretty much exemplify what it's like to be a good role model in the classroom and outside of the classroom as well. And they also just support us in our everyday program operations, as well as work-related events like community service. And we also put them through job and career trainings, so they have pretty much experience going into the future when they're looking to get other jobs.
Young Men on Plan, to me, I consider them my second family because of the fact that, I never really had like a support system where I grew up. And they're always here for me whenever I have my downfalls, or even when I have success in my life. They're always there to support me in any way that they can. All my time working here at Young Men on Plan, I've been able to work and not only work but also focus on school at the same time. And that's something that I know a lot of people aren't able to do because they're distracted by one or the other. But through them, I've been able to do both at the same time and strive in both.
Young men in the middle are not necessarily the high-flying, the top athletes, or the top 10%, and they are not the most acutely at risk. They're typically the kids that don't make a lot of noise in school, probably go under the radar, but at Young Men with a Plan, what we've learned is they benefit greatly from mentors and persistent guidance. We measure success at Young Men with a Plan first. Are you a decent human? How do you treat people? And then we go more to the tangible, such as we track academic and social emotional learning, as well as did they create their 2 success plans per year? Do they have goals? Are they working towards those goals?
We take our students to different work sites just to make sure that they're able to see what they will be doing in their everyday life and what they will usually be doing in a workspace. Our kids aren't exposed enough to the careers and the outlets that are out there to make money. So what we do is we have a Men of Color career night every year. So we bring in these professionals to talk to our students about their journeys. So we learn about the careers, we learn about trades, and we learn about colleges and majors that the kids are possibly getting into. Our alumni come back from college and they also talk to our students about their career that they chose and how they got into it.
Jakari sends me a text message. He's like, hey, I think you'd be a natural at education. And I was like, are you sure? And we had this whole conversation about like how the skills I have are what's necessary to be like a high tier professor. And now tomorrow I have this whole class to myself where I get to teach a lesson on things that I think are very important to the community. He showed me that like I can be fond in computer science, I can be fond in psychology or whatever I want to do. And if I also become an educator, I can do what I like while also being able to live a lifestyle that I will enjoy in the future.
We work with schools and families by having a school-based mentor on the school. So that school-based mentor is a teacher, a coach, sometimes even a school counselor. And we communicate with them to meet the needs of the young man. And we make sure that those student needs are met. We check term grades, quarterly grades, to ensure that the young man is meeting his goals and accomplishing those things that he wants to accomplish.
Being childish is not gonna last you forever in life. It's cool to be a child when you're a child, but as you become a man, you have to start acting like one. And being a man has nothing to do with the fact that you're 21, 28, 30. It has to do with the fact of how you hold yourself. If you hold your head up high, how do you react and how do you carry yourself when you're out and about in the world?